Hello all, myself B. Shravan Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of CSE, Vagdevi College of Engineering. Our subject is Computer Networks Lab. In last lab, we have discussed about configuration of star topology using PacketTracer. Now, we are going to discuss configuration of bus topology using PacketTracer software. First, we are going to discuss bus topology. Later, we will discuss how to configure this bus topology using PacketTracer software. This is bus topology and it is also called as a line topology, and it is mainly used in local area networks. Here in this bus configuration, all the devices or end nodes will be directly connected to the backbone network. You can see that this is the single cable, we can call it as backbone network. Here each of the end device or node will be directly connected to the backbone network by using this drop down lines. Here you can use fiber optic cable, coaxial cable and any RJ45 cable. Advantages of bus topology. Here first advantage is it works well when you have a small network. It is mainly used for very small area networks. And second advantage is it requires very less cabling when you compare with the previous star topology. And third advantage is it is the easiest network topology for connecting computers or peripherals in a linear fashion. When we come to the disadvantages of bus topology, here first disadvantage is if the main cable is damaged, the entire network get into the failure state or our network will split into two parts. And second disadvantage is additional devices slows the network down. Means if you are adding more number of devices to the network, obviously the performance of the network will goes down. And the last disadvantage is it can be difficult to identify the problems if the whole network goes down. Yes, if the network is going down, then it is very difficult to identify where we are having the problem. Now we will see how to configure this bus topology using PacketTracer software. First, you need to open PacketTracer software. Once you open the PacketTracer software, you need to click on this network devices icon, and it displays what are the network devices are available to us here. Now you need to click on this switch icon and you need to choose this generic switch, and you just drag this generic switch onto the work area. Like this, you need to drag as many switches as you require. Now you need to connect these switches. In order to connect these switches, you need to click on this cables icon. Once you click on this cables icon, you need to choose this crossover cable, because here all the switches are of similar type. If similar type of devices are there, we need to use this crossover cable. And by using this crossover cable, you need to connect all of these switches together. Once you have connected these devices, now you need to create end devices. In order to create end device, first you need to click on this end device button and you need to choose this generic desktop icon. Once you click on this generic desktop icon, you need to drag this generic desktop onto the work area. Like this, you can drag as many devices you require onto your work area. Once you have done this task, you need to connect these end devices to the backbone network. In order to do this task, you need to click on these cables and you need to choose this straight through cable. Here you see, here switch is a different type of device and here your desktop is another different type of device. In order to connect these two different devices, you need a straight through cable. So that's why we are clicking on the straight through cable, and you need to connect this end device to the backbone network. Like this, you need to connect all of these end devices to the backbone network. Next, you need to configure IP address and subnet mask to each individual end device. To do this task, you need to click on this end device, then it displays this window. Here you need to click on this desktop menu and you need to choose this IP configuration. Once you click on this IP configuration, it displays this window. Here you need to click on the static radio button and you need to give IP address as 10.1.1.1 and you just click on the subnet mask field. Automatically it will takes 255.255.0.0. Then you need to close this window. Like this, you need to set IP address to all the end devices which are available in the work area. Next, we have to create a sample message by clicking on this simple PDU button. Then you need to click on the source desktop and destination desktop. Next, once you have selected the source and destination, next you just click on this simulate button. You need to click on this auto capture or play button. Once you click on this auto capture or play button, it will simulate the bus topology. Now we will see how to simulate bus topology using PacketTracer software. First of all, we need to open our PacketTracer software. Once you have opened this PacketTracer software, you need to click on this network devices icon. Once you click on this network devices icon, it displays what are the network devices are available to us. Here you need to click on this switch icon. Once you click on this switch, it displays what are the different types of switches are available to us. You just select this generic switch and drag it onto the work area. Like this, as many switches you require, you can drag and drop onto the work area. Once you have done this task, next you need to connect all of these switches. In order to connect these switches, we require cables. So you just click on this cables icon, then it displays what are the different types of cables are available to us. Now you need to click on this cross through cable because switches are of similar type of devices, so we are going to use this crossover cable. You just click on this crossover cable and click on this switch and you just select fast Ethernet and you click on other switch and you just click on this fast Ethernet. Like this, you can connect all of these switches together. Now I am connecting this second switch to third switch. Now I am connecting this third switch to the fourth switch. Now I have connected all of these switches in a order. Now I am going to take end devices. For that purpose, you just click on this end devices button. Then you just select this generic end device and drop onto the work area. Like this, you may select as many end devices you require to your bus topology. Like this, I have taken 4 end devices. Now you need to connect these end devices to the switches or to the backbone network. So to do this task, you need cables. Now I am clicking on this cables icon. Now I will choose this straight through cable because here my end device and this network device both are two different devices. So if there are two different devices are there, you need to select straight through cable. You just click on the straight through cable and you click on the switch and you select fast Ethernet and click on this end device and click on fast Ethernet. Like this, you need to connect all of these end devices to the backbone network. Now I am connecting my second end device. Now I am connecting my third end device with the network device. Every time you need to click fast Ethernet. Now I am connecting fourth end device to the backbone network. Like this, you need to connect the bus topology. Now you need to configure each individual end device. To do the task, you need to click on this end device. Once you click on this end device, it displays this window. Here you just click on this desktop, it displays this window. Here you just click on this IP configuration. Once you click on that IP configuration, it displays this window. Here you just click on this static radio button and set IP address as 10.1.1.1 and you just click on this subnet mask field so that it automatically takes the subnet mask. Like this, you need to configure each individual end device. Now I am clicking on my second end device and you just click on this desktop. Now you just click on this IP configuration. It displays this window. Here you need to give IP address as 10.1.1.2 because for previous end device we have given as 10.1.1.1. So now I am giving 10.1.1.2. Next you need to click this close button. Like this you need to configure all the end devices. Now I am configuring my third end device 10.1.1.3 and subnet mask automatically gets selected. Now you need to close it. Next, fourth end device, click on desktop button, IP configuration, static radio button and 10.1.1.4 and click on subnet mask field and you just close it. Auto capture or play button. Yes, I have clicked on this auto capture and play button. Now my message has been transmitted from my end device to the first switch to the second switch to the third switch, right? From this third switch to the fourth switch. Yes, from this fourth switch to the destination node. Yes, here I have received the message from my source node. Now it will give acknowledgement. That acknowledgement will be given to the switch 4. Now it will be transmitted to the switch 3. From here it transmits to the switch 2. Finally it reaches the switch 1. Now from this switch 1 my source node will receive the acknowledgement. Yes, it has received the acknowledgement. You can see the tick mark, which means it is correctly received the acknowledgement. Like this, you can simulate the bus topology using PacketTracer software. Thank you.